I have been a vegan for about 5 years, and I've had a fish here and there sometimes, but still, right now I'm completely 100% vegan. I have been studying so much about becoming a plant-based diet human being. I really love animals. I probably love animals more than some of the human beings, and I realized it would make sense for me to eat another animal or other animals, living things, when I love animals or living things, right? So I completely stopped eating like fish, of course, chicken, pork, cows, and they all have feelings, you know? The way they slaughter and kill and abuse these animals to make them meat, it's just so cruel. In order for them to become meat, to be eaten, it's just so bad. I'm shocked, and ever since I watched those videos, those people who eat meat, my perspective towards them has completely changed. And now what I want to do is to save all these animals more than anything else. If you think about it, these chicken, cows, pigs, they don't have to eat another animal to produce protein. You know that, right? So why can't we human beings do the same thing? I have been doing the same thing. I'm a very hardcore athlete. I train like sometimes 6-7 hours a day, and I don't need to eat meat, living things, to stay healthy, stay fit. I have 6 packs, I look great, and I have great energy. I truly believe that it's because I'm consuming good karma, good energy, you know? I don't consume anything that is like killed or murdered or slaughtered in a very brutal way. So I encourage everybody to maybe think about that. And I know it's hard if you grew up eating meat. Yeah, you think that the only protein you can consume is meat, but I just explained to you that is not the case. If you want to give it a try, maybe 1 or 2 days, try to go without eating meat and maybe substitute it with other sources like mushrooms. Broccolis are high in protein too, believe it or not. Just study it on your own. I'm pretty sure there are so many things you didn't know about meat products, like how they produce meats, and there are so many benefits of being a plant-based vegan. I wanted to come here and put my thoughts out there because I think all these animals, they want to live. They are not born to be eaten, you know? At least the way they just treat these animals is just so brutal. Imagine if you're one of these animals, maybe you or your loved ones were one of these animals, and getting slaughtered, getting abused in a so bad, cruel way. How would that make you feel? You might want to think about that. When you put yourself in their shoes, you would start seeing the world maybe a little bit differently. I'm just saying, it's good to have compassion towards other animals and living things. If you're already vegan and if you are keeping up with that, congratulations. I love that. And you know, let's keep learning more about the benefits of plant-based diets, and let's spread the world. Those people who are working to become a vegan, you can do it. Especially if you love animals and if you have been nice to animals, try not to eat meat. Before you eat those meats, step away and find substitutes. Mushrooms are great. I love mushrooms. Chickpeas are pretty good, so I eat a lot of hummus. Chickpeas, beans are pretty good too, but some people have stomach issues, so just be aware what kind of beans you want to consume for yourself and for your health. If you're a hardcore athlete and you have been vegan like myself, you rock. Let's tell the world that you don't have to eat any living things, animals, to produce protein. We already look great without eating, without killing, without consuming the bad karma, you know? So let's keep up. Peace. I also do online training. If you have been wondering about how you can be more functional with your movements, hit me up. I do a lot of different things, but I specialize in flexibility, balance, and coordination. On top of that, all my clients have been telling me that they have lost a lot of unnecessarily fat, lost weight, and to look great while they're gaining all those skills. So Try it out. You might really like my workouts. Peace.